Right, so at the market at the Oasis.
You say Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Hang on.
Hi guys, happy Friday.
Hi Bob.
Hi Bob.
So good morning everybody.
Good morning everybody.
That's it, I'm done.
That's the pronto.
Hey guys, it's Maddie, Jessica. This is for the weekend vlog. Yes, it is. So we are at the aqua park in Casada. For Javi's birthday. Yes, for Javi's birthday. It's very nice. And we'll give you a mini tour if we can, because we kind of done this a bit too late. Yeah. It's about to close in now. What time is it?
In
20 minutes. Oh, 15, yeah. 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll give a little tour when we walk out. Yeah, okay. See you in a bit. So this is the aqua park. Over here you can sit down, sunbathe and have food. Cheska's over there. Here is another place where you can have food. Well, bring your own food. And then down there's a cafeteria and the little snack bar. And here are all the water slides. And over there is the best ride. It's like, what would you call the donut thing?
Donut.
Lazy River?
No, it's
I know it's like the Lazy River.
Rio, yo. ¿Cómo se llama esto? Donut.
Donut. We just call it the donuts because sorry, we don't know what it's actually called. But yeah, and then there's a baby pools down there and up there too. So here is the cafeteria or restaurant, what do you call it? Down here is the pool. Here is the pool. What? And that's the aqua park for you.
Happy Friday. Happy birthday.
Tony.
Happy birthday, Tony.
Yeah, it's Tony's birthday.
Tony.
Tony.
Anyway, get on with what you're doing.
So at the market here today at the Oasis, I saw Mr. Vicky's Chilies, as in Keith.
Mr. Vicky's Chilies.
And I watched a vlog a few weeks back by a strange couple, Yasmin and Scott. They went to
Vegan restaurant.
they had a vegan platter, yes, and they mentioned this sauce was really hot. Now I know, let's move the camera a bit. I know that they don't do hot stuff. Like if they tried your fowl, it'd kill them.
You don't have a fowl though, do you?
Not your fowl, your lamb Rogan Josh. It's a killer. But they'd had a little bit of this, and I'm talking minuscule. So here, wet your finger. I bought this today from Mr. Vicky's Chilies.
I've had a little taste of it.
I like this.
Yeah, it's not fun. That's just a bit of chili pepper, I think.
I can smell it now. That's like,
That hits the back of your throat.
it's proper. It's it. Yeah. So
It will warm for quite a while after I've
yeah, it's
tasted that.
got a bit of a linger longer. So that's the one.
That was only a spot.
Yes.
You wouldn't want to
So
sludge on your burger, would you?
oh, I don't know. Maybe we should chuck some into paella tomorrow.
I don't think so.
Normal times are back. Cooking tomorrow.
Yeah. Right, can we go sit down then? I'm sure you can take that pint shed, or that half a pint shed if he is. Yeah, we can do it shade, yeah.
Oh So it's Friday night in the name of market research, carried on from last week. We're doing another little pub crawl, but it's not a pub crawl because that sounds chatty. We've actually come to somewhere we've not been for a long time, any of us. Hopefully you can hear me because of the wind. And we're actually at what we call locally as a Washington Square up here in La Siesta. So behind me is the way to San Luis, in front is more La Siesta and El Chaparral, and I'll get a little bit of footage of here. So you've got charity shop, supermarket, and then there's a load of bars and restaurants in here as well as hairdressers, etc. Yeah, so this is, I've just come out the car park that's on the back side. Give you an idea, so there's a lot of extra seating out here, terraces, things like that. Looks like the Washingtons had a bit of a lick of paint and a do-over. Look at these.
Yeah, they're a couple little...
They're cute.
Yeah, aren't they?
They look good though.
Yeah, they're nice and they're frosted.
I tell you what would be good, you know, if you had these and you had the Oasis palm tree O logo in there, they'd look good.
We could have his own big glasses or his own half-pint glasses with the Oasis logo.
Yeah. And the trouble with that is, though, thinking about it, is people would like to take them home.
They tend to. But, isn't it good? It's good advertising. For what a glass costs you in somebody's house. Oh, you've been to the Oasis.
So somebody buys half a beer, they pay $1.20 for it, and then they take the glass home that costs us €3.
Yes.
Actually more by the time you've engraved it. Yeah, the only time you tend to usually find me drinking beer is when we do the tapas route.
Yeah.
Oh.
We do it at tapas route.
Yeah.
No, we need to do
But
that.
we're not.
Yeah, tapas route without tapas.
Yeah, so we need to look for a tapas route. Now, if you need to know where the tapas routes are, have a look on Euro Tour Guide on Facebook
I don't think they've done any proper tapas route since lockdown's been done.
No, I think they tried to, but as soon as I think there was one, and we couldn't do it for some reason.
Definitely, 100% promise from me. Next time we see a tapas route, we'll do it because they're great. And you've never done one, really, have
I've
you?
never
Dad?
done a tapas route, but I'm looking forward to it.
Oh,
Good fun.
yeah.
We definitely need a taxi though.
What's a tapas route? Because you're talking about a tapas route to people that don't know what a tapas route is.
Right. Well, we've mentioned tapas routes before, but,
Yeah, but people
for
might not know it. People that
Bob's
don't
benefit,
know, but also people that don't know.
what you do is the towns will do, a local town will do it. They do them all over Spain. A town will do a tapas route, and basically the bars and restaurants, some will take part. And typically they will do their own little mini tapa, and that can vary from toad in the hole, a small thing, or like a chicken skewer, or
Curry.
Yeah, a
Or
curry,
something typically Spanish. I mean,
like a little bowl of paella.
Most of them will be typically Spanish. The bars that take part, the town produces a map with the bars pinpointed on the map to show you whereabouts you go for the tapa.
And what the tapa will be on that given day, because it's usually a weekend.
Yeah, there's a list of the bars that are participating, their tapa of the day, and you pay a set price, which used to be €1.80, but I'm sure it will be more expensive next time. And you got the tapa of the day, a small beer or a glass of wine or a soft drink, and you just do like a pub crawl,
With food.
trying tapas, and then you vote for your favourite tapa. The bar that gets the most votes gets a plaque to say that they've won the tapas route that year, and everybody that participates are put into a draw to win a meal
Usually at the place that's won the tapas
at
route.
the winning bar.
Doesn't happen everywhere, always like that, but in our experience, that's how it's happened in the past. And
But it's a fantastic day out.
It's a good way- it's a good way of trying food.
The whole town are out with mats in their hand,
Yeah.
moving from one bar to another. It's just really, really
now,
good.
sometimes they'll do a more, not exclusive tapas route, but they will charge maybe €3. But what you actually get is you don't get a beer or a
Get a
wine,
cocktail.
you get a cocktail.
So they do a tapa and a cocktail, but it's still a tapas route. I like the tapa and the beer or the wine or whatever.
But isn't that a good idea? Wasn't it a good idea to ask what a tapas route was?
And I have already suggested at Oasis that we approach the town hall because it is sort of sponsored a little bit by the town hall, and see if we can get all the bars and restaurants involved around La Siesta, San Luis and El Chaparral
San Luis Lakeside as well,
to
and
do a
El Limón,
tapas route here, because we always seem to get a little bit neglected.
We do.
So any of you bar owners out there, if you fancy doing a tapas route, let me know, because we'll get it sorted.
And actually, those of you that watch this that work in bars, I'm looking at you, dodgy diva. Mention it to them.
Yeah, I think a tapas route would be great. It'd be really good for this area.
Yeah. So next time there is one, we will vlog it, won't we?
Yeah,
Promise.
definitely. Some towns actually get the tourist train
Yeah.
that takes them from one bar to another, so you don't have
Is
to
it Benny
walk
Offa that
it.
does that one?
Benny Offa do that, yeah.
I'll go for
I'm not sure, but I mean, we normally go to Los Montesinos. They don't need it because it's quite compact.
But what you've got to be careful of is that you don't fall off the train at the end of the day.
Yes. Because you're not insured if you do.
Most of the tapas are quite good, but there was one that springs to mind. Can you remember the banana one? There was a banana and it looked like it got bacon or ham, and then
You would have loved it not.
some sort of balsamic vinegar or something. It was absolutely rank.
But listen, they're all different.
Yeah.
Everybody's got different
But it's the way of trying different things, so that's when you can find out inexpensively whether you like it or not. Albondigas. And we're now in restaurant Davel.
Devals.
It's
Devals, yeah.
Okay. And
They've
we're
got,
having.
they've got some very little cute beer glasses there.
Yeah. So this is the area commonly known as Washington Square. And funny enough, the Washington is over there.
Yeah, but it's not called the Washington anymore.
Yeah, it's Washington Bar.
No, last time I came here, it was called Australian Bar.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's been done up, and it looks like it's now Washington Bar again.
I've not been here for a long time.
Yeah, last time was when we did karaoke and we dropped the mics and left because we were that bad. And we're going to go to the Washington, have one in there, and then we're going to make the 2-kilometre walk, I think it might be.
It's a long way.
Across the top of La Siesta El Chaparral. We're in parallel with the nature reserve, and we're going to El Chaparral. Since the last time I came here, and I don't know how long that is, it might be a few years back. This has been renovated inside and outside. I mean, look. Hopefully the camera will pick up because the GoPro's not the best in the low light situations, but. I'm quite impressed. Well done, guys. Yeah, I was about to. You beat me to it, but I don't think the camera picked it up.
We're in Washington, proper halves,
Yeah.
and first time we've got nibbles
Yeah.
in any of the bars.
And they've got a seating area out there. Seating area where we're sat now used to be basically a conservatory,
Well,
a flipping big one.
It did for these recent years, but years ago, this whole area used to be open, and they used to have entertainment on in the middle of the bars, and you had to be sort of like 4 or 5 o'clock to even get a chair. It used to be the place to go. They've got an outside area at the back as well, which is a little bit raised, like a neutral area. Yeah.
That's got a gate shut at the minute, so. And then got, like I said, the parking out there. They've actually got a kangaroo on the wall, which harks back to when it was called the Australia Bar. We're now leaving the Washington, when making the
Washington Square.
The Washington Square, and the Washington actually,
Yeah.
thinking about it. Leaving the Washington Square, and we've had 3 small beers in 3 different places. We're now going to walk parallel with the nature reserve, which is that way, past Age Concern.
Is that for me?
So we've got quite a long walk now.
Yeah. Remember last week I said
least
Bob's going to slap me in 20 minutes because he's going to be huffing and
At
chuffing.
least it's not as hot now though, so it's cooled off a bit.
No.
Just eased off a bit.
When we started this, it was 29 degrees if memory serves. I think it's probably dropped to more like 22.
28.
Washington Square's over there. Here we've got a park, which is quite a big one.
Inside the park there are kids play areas, there are outdoor gyms and all things like that.
Yeah.
Courts.
Areas to have a good walk.
And there's also, it's good for, if you do the Pokemon thing, it's good for that as well. Then you've got Age Concern, then you've got the police station. Now the other thing to watch for as well, which if you're not used to things in Spain, in this area, dotted along the streets, you don't have wheelie bins or anything like that, you have bins, Sulo bins, like the industrial bins. And what you do is you just take your rubbish out. Those bins typically are emptied every day. If you've got something you need to get rid of, you can either ring the local council, as in a broken fridge freezer, a broken washing machine, but in this area, if I'm honest, put it out by the bin, it's gone in 20 minutes. Everything's recycled. No messing. So in front of us, we're passing yet another bus stop. There was one by the Washington Square.
There's one across the road as well. That bench across the road is a
Yeah,
bus stop.
so you'll see the bus stops literally behind us here.
There, look.
the bus goes around the estate, and depending which bus you get,
It's like a loop.
yeah, and possibly another couple of estates, but it goes to Torrevieja and back, and you can catch the bus, worst case scenario, every 40 minutes. So that's another view of the park. Down there is the road that goes down towards the chemist and Bar Quick, and also the officers of us, Casa Mia. Now, a lot of the houses, you've got all sorts. You've got all sorts of properties around here: detached villas, semi-detached villas, townhouses, bungalows, and everything. This is typical. So if you look at this, it's literally.
Oh, there's one of our sailboards there
Yeah.
as well.
And what you'll see is you've got off-road calles, little streets. So that is Calle List, that is Calle Rodrigo, and depending where they are, depends what they are, what you end up with. There you go, one for sale. And they'll start typically like that. Some of the houses, these are bungalows, and you might have different types: 1 bed, 1 bath, 2 bed, 1 bath, and then they'll tend to be extended and go up, and you'll very rarely see two the same, but they're pedestrianised between the two, and sometimes you get a little bit of a park. As we go through here, at the end of those ones, there, which again there's probably at most 10 houses on that street going up, you've got the nature reserve, so it's great. Now here's the thing, because Bob's in, you've had a cheque from England, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
What was that for?
From the tax.
The tax, because he got
Ah,
overtaxed.
Because I got overtaxed last year.
So the thing is, he's had an English cheque that's come through, and in this instance, couldn't do anything trying to get it into the bank's a nightmare. If any of you guys need
To transfer money.
Like advice or help about transferring money from the UK to Spain or from Spain to the UK, even if it's a pension or big amounts, let us know and we can put you in touch with money specialists that can do that for you and save you a lot of money, because transferring from bank to bank
It's very expensive.
sometimes is expensive. If you use one of the money transfer companies, even if you decide to research it yourself and find your own, but we can recommend ones that we've used regularly that ourselves personally that we know will do you a really good rate. You'll get a better rate, which means you get more money in your bank.
now.
So let us know.
What these guys don't know is I've had emails from some of you guys this week that are looking at moving out in, let's say, five years.
It's tapping on the table.
It's tapping on the table again. In 5 years,
Listen, what's on?
right? And what they're looking at doing is they're looking at putting all their when they put all the things in place, so whether it's the investments, the taxes, the pensions and everything else, so that it's the most cost-effective way for them. Now when I moved over here, I did my pension, which was the best thing for me, as a QROPS. They can advise, they're independent, so they can advise whatever you want. And now,
Kebab with homemade chili sauce.
thank you. Are they all the same?
Yeah, they're all the same.
So we're in the Boz Bar and we've been given complimentary tapas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, just to let you know, this is Boz Bar, and you get, from Wednesday to Sunday, you get free tapas.
What we got? So, did he say it was?
It's a doner kebab. That's really nice. A bit spicy as well, isn't it?
Good. Very nice.
I've just had some of this. And do you know something? I'm impressed. It's quite nice. As a tapper, definitely should be doing it. If we do a tapas route, or if there's a tapas route in the area, these guys need to get involved.
That tapper kebab were lovely. Really enjoyed it.
And just to show we're not biased.
Yeah.
We've just left Boz Bar, and the bill there, free tapper, would have been $3.90, which is $1.30 per
The tapper's
small beer.
fantastic.
Where are we?
We're in Casa Mia.
Casa Mia. We've been here
some
before.
wine. We've got some reprobates over there. oh!
Did we get the crack?
No, not quite.
There's a bicycle coming.
So we've got bruschetta there, and garlic and cheese bread. That looks lovely.
And the bruschetta is on a pizza base.
yeah, that looks
Yeah.
really good.
And
really good.
this is like a calzone.
It's a pizza base turned on.
Yeah. Delicious, all of it.
Morning, guys. It's Saturday. 31 degrees and it's 11 o'clock. Me and Helen's already been shopping quickly. Today we're doing a paella. We're going to try and go live while we're doing that. We don't know if we can do it on YouTube as well or not. I've got some playing about too, but that's going to be later on this afternoon, and if we have, we'll share the video somewhere around here. Today's going to be a case of clean up the garden. Helen's got somebody in, she's got a gardener in to help clean up the garden. As you can see outside, all that lot, I'm going to sort all that lot out. That's my toolbox, but clean it all out, get rid of a lot of stuff, recycle a lot of stuff. And we've given the dogs, and if you can see Finn there, look, he's quite happily enjoying Pelly's favourite treat. Pelly's favourite treat is actually raw carrot. He loves it. And Finn's quite enjoying that. They're out of the fridge, so it's good, nice and cool and good for the teeth. You can hear us, we're in the quick. We've just come for some tapas because...
Well, we're really busy at my house and it's hot.
31 degrees last time we checked.
Yeah, but it feels hotter than that when you're busy working, doesn't it?
So today we're going to try, they look really plump mussels. And we've got some crab stick salad and croquetas and albondigas.
They're absolutely beautifully clean as well. Look how big they are there.
Beautiful. Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely.
Give me the they're really clean. Really lovely.
Usually they come in a marinara sauce, don't they? What sauce is it?
It's garlicky.
Is it?
Yeah. So you like garlic and parsley, I think.
God, they're mega clean.
They're really clean. Really
I can't
clean.
show you it.
I don't know if I've got your own, not because the screen's just gone black. I think I have got you. They're lovely, aren't they?
Yeah. As always, tapas in here are brilliant.
I think they were actually nicer today than they have been before. They were lovely.
Yeah, yeah.
And I weren't hungry. I didn't want anything.
So don't forget, if you're visiting, Menu del Dia or tapas in here, we're in Bar Quick. Cracking. Jesus, I've been in the pool once already. Look at the temp. Holy cow. Aye.
Look at taking in now.
Yeah, Tony's saying he wish he was here. He's never seen a paella cooked properly and you can almost smell it from where he is. Homemade paella.
It does look good.
It smells great. So it's mixed paella, it's
Right,
basically got
Before it gets cold.
loads in it. We'll put it on later. Next level. Right guys, that's us done.
We need to go.
We need to
Still
go.
watching.
Yeah, she was.
Gerald, I promise you I won't have too many more wines.
No, he's going on.
Have you had any? You've only had one.
He's going on to limoncello.
Oh yeah,
next.
he's going to limoncello. Limoncello's in the fridge.
I told you you could have two 6 meals.
You're watching, aren't you?
Anyway, thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah, don't forget.
I hope we've not bored you too much. Yeah, it looks really good that roundabout, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'll try and get some footage later. Hi guys, happy Sunday. We're down at the marina in Torrevieja. I'm just going to spin it round.
So if you look at the beach, it's really busy.
Yeah, you've not picked that up on the GoPro, but the beach in the distance rammed.
Yeah, really, and everybody's in the sea.
So we're down here. You may or may not know that we set a group up on Facebook for basically going out and eating out Costa Blanca South, which covers loads of places, and different people and restaurants can post what they're interested in, where they've been, the food they've had. There's a restaurant that's been posting a few things that's looked interesting, and that's where we're going to today. And the restaurant is called
Octavia's.
They do a Sunday lunch today because obviously it's a Sunday.
We need to find our way in though.
We need to find our way in, which we're not quite sure yet. And you can either have 1 course, 2 courses, or 3 courses. So 3 courses is $11.95.
Yeah, it's really quite
So it looks
reasonable.
quite reasonable. They're open, I think it's Wednesday to Sunday. A la carte menu on a Sunday is available after 7.
They've also got an interesting menu del dia, which has got lots of different options on it, but that's not available today because
And
it's
that's about
Sunday.
€12. But it looks quite good. They don't know it says it's going or anything like that. It's a typical usual one.
And I've got to just say, I've straightened my hair twice today, but it's that hot and humid. I'm having a Monica disaster.
So here we are. This is
Oh, it's
basically.
over there, look, Andy. It's there.
5 of us, and the bill has come to $68.75. So it was $9.95. We had 2 courses.
Ours were a little bit more expensive, mine and my dad's, because we had the lamb and they were, I think, €2, €2 supplement, 2.50 supplement each for the lamb. The starters were really, really good. Yeah, the main course was okay.
Yeah.
I think the price is a good price.
Especially on the marina.
Yeah, we sat on the marina.
No, unfortunately there's only one lad and he's sweating.
Yeah, I don't think they've
He's
got
running
enough
around,
staff.
got no
We've been here
staff
for 2 hours. From walking in to getting the bill 2 hours, and we've only had 2 courses. But he's on his own, bless him. And I think I think they've just got one guy in the kitchen as well. So he's been very pleasant and as attentive as he's been able to be, because they've got every table on this terrace full of lunch, and he's running between all tables. So.
Catch you later. Don't forget to like,
Subscribe
And ring that bell.